Hello and welcome back. This is episode number 17, and I hope you guys are ready for some deep roads exploration, or maybe not deep roads, but underground exploration, because I certainly am. So I don't think we have anything else to do while we're here in the city. We have plenty of potions. Well, not stamina potions, unfortunately, but what can you do? Um, Most of this is just like find more stuff, and yeah, that's it. Alright, so without any further ado then, is this the team we want? This is the team we want. Good. Let's head to Knotwood Hills. Hunters occasionally venture to the Knotwood Hills to stalk the rich wildlife, but otherwise this remote edge of the Arling is untouched by civilization. Yeah, it seems like there's a minor mountain range here. The Tarkazini? Tarkazini? Tarkazn? I don't know. The N is weird. I feel like it should be like Tarkaz or Tarkazi, but there's an N in there. Tarkazine. Either way, the Tarkazine Ridge is apparently what separates Amaranthine, the Arling, from the Banorn, or the rest of the Banorn. And I guess it turns into actual mountains across this road. This was a pass there. And that's the Arlings that are the Terranling, or whatever you call it, Terran's state of High-Ever. Because the Terran is basically an ascended Arl, but bans swear to Arls. So, like, each Banorn, or I guess ban, I think it's just ban. Each ban is part of the Arling, which is why there's a ban of Amaranthine, a ban of different areas. We do have the Hafter River. Hafter was a famous hero who I don't remember anything about. Alright. Well, let's head to... There we go. And I guess the Arling of Denerim is south of us. I don't know if Denerim is... Like, is the city a separate Arling and then the countryside? Like, Baltimore City and Baltimore County? Not really sure how that works. Wolves! And a Fenwitch. I know what to do to Fenwitches. 1258 damage, that's what you do to Fenwitches. So even without the staff that does plus 50% spirit damage. Yeah, I might equip that as my second weapon once I get it, since these do physical damage. I don't really need Harrowmont staff anymore. I'll throw it, because, you know, it was a gift from Harrowmont, but... Although apparently, from what I hear, Harrowmont's rule is not going as smoothly as he thought. That was mentioned in the epilogue of the last game. Alright, I guess that was it. I'm glad they kept the random encounter thing, but the encounters here aren't as interesting as the ones in Dragon Age. Oh well. We have other places to be and things to do. But that way, if I have the two staffs equipped, or staves equipped, I can use this one for most spells, but if I'm using a spirit spell, like Mana Clash, I can just switch it real quick, use it, switch it back. Yeah, there's no time penalty at all for switching that. And I have it hotkeyed, yay. Because you can hotkey that, but you can't hotkey 11 different... A bear scarn! Get back! Down you go. Unfortunately, Anders does not have the same debuffs that what's-her-name has. Alright, so... Figures all the time I've spent wishing I had more slots for him, now I do, and I don't know what to use them for. I wish I had two. I need them to come in groups of two is the issue. Having just one slot doesn't really help me any. Alright, but since he's mainly going to be a healer, I'll try to be more support in DPS then. And in fact, we can turn on Arcane Shield, Armor, Miasma. Although I don't know if Miasma is bigger than Repulsion Field. If they're being repulsed away, they might be repulsed out of Miasma, and that could be bad. And Megare is that one that has so many, yeah, 20% fatigue. Just not worth it. Elemental Mastery, he doesn't have, well, he has a couple elements. What is this, Draining Aura? Not gonna use combat magic, alright. And we only have one melee user, so I'm not gonna bother with frost weapons. Although frost weapons I think applies to ranged as well. So maybe we should, but still having a mage, I'm not going to bother with it. Alright. So there's his swirling vortex of powers. So that's what I don't like about all the animations in this expansion. It just looks silly after a point. Uh-oh.
More enemies ahead. Telling people what we did.
Hangman. Is this a quest? This is what happens to filthy adulterers. Ouch.
Very well.
Like, I am certainly no fan of adultery, but I don't deserve to be hanged for it. That sucks. No wonder those guys attacked me. When I said hangmen, I thought they were like working for one in the nearby towns or something, but I don't even know if there are nearby towns. Probably not. See, all those animations, they don't annoy me really because they don't make like sounds or anything, but given the choice between having them there and not, I'd rather not. I guess it's different too if it's your character.
I fell down a flight of stairs once.
Go ahead.
It looked much like this particular set of stairs.
Where's... There we go. Alright, maybe if I use him to move across. See, definitely it looks like it's a deep road that got unearthed. That's cool. They must have came a little too close to the surface. Yeah, you can see it delving back down there. And somebody unearthed the entire thing. Oh, that'd be so awesome to find like an ancient dwarven ruin and unearth it like they did in ancient Egypt, except these are even more impressive and larger. Do a whole dwarven expedition. I think if I was a real person in a game like this, that would have to be my job. I would be like archaeologist.
You have not paid your crime yet, mortal.
Still stewing over
Quickly
that,
as I can.
are you?
You have been freed, but you have not offered penance.
Isn't being forced to listen to you penance enough?
Ouch. Oh, I guess that's it. Okay. I try to take like my drinks during conversations like that where I can stand still a second, but they're not cooperating because they're barely talking at all.
I'm here for you.
Oh, thanks, Nathaniel. I appreciate it, dog. Okay. So, an old letter smudged with dirt. And, oh, okay, what is this? Darren Lyle's missive. Elmore, I found what we've been looking for. Better even stop digging and pack up your gear. I'm headed back to camp. Meet me there. We'll go to Amaranthine, find a buyer, and strike it rich. Guess the quest is to find that guy? Oh, I guess it was a while ago, but the Chantry may keep records. So that's one thing I like about the Chantry too. It's one of the few institutions in this day and age that does keep records. And history is very important to a culture. So, for all the wicked things and corruption they do a lot of good as well. I'm going to use Winter's Grasp. Look at how much of it, all that fatigue. It costs 101 to use Hand of Winter. Only 51 for Cone of Cold. I guess it's an expensive spell anyway. Still. There's a random bag down here. Micah's Lucky Deerfoot. A new quest, Lucky Charms. Well, now I want cereal. Oh, it's Micah and Colbert's belongings. Alright. So you can return that to them when you get back to town. Will do. Let us head onward then. And I have, what do I have going? Miasma and Drain Life. Draining Aura. I could stop one of these going too if I wanted to. With spirit damage. That sounds good. Let's do that. So do I actually have 5 things going at the same time? I do. That's more than half my mana. Jeez. That's actually not as much fatigue as I thought it would be, though. I guess it's not too bad. I still haven't found a good armor set to give him. I don't know if there are. I actually looked it up before this episode. But I'm not really sure if there are any good armor sets for Arcane Warriors in this expansion. Unlike the base game where they're like all good for them. Uh-oh. Hey, let her go. Oh, almost made it. Bad she has us to help her. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ooh. You know, maybe I should give Anders the staff with the spirit bonus. That was a crap ton of damage.
Well, that was close. For a moment there, I thought I was really about to join the Legion of the Dead.
A walking vortex of death. Alright, so she's a Legionnaire. Are you alright?
I might have cracked a rib, but it's hard to be sure. Everything hurts.
She has a lot of emotion for a Legionnaire. I thought they were all kind of like stoic and we're already dead. We can't be happy now. But then again, I guess she did just get saved, so that's probably for the best. Why were the Darkspawn after you? It's a dumb question. She's a dwarf. Darkspawn hate dwarves.
I'm sure they intended to turn me into a broodmother. They do that with females, and Darkspawn are nothing if not predictable.
Oh, I know.
Anyway, I can't chat for long. I should probably go back, as foolish as that sounds, see if there's anything I can do.
Back where?
The old fortress of Kal'Hirol. There's something going on there. I think the Darkspawn are breeding an army.
We must discover if there is truth to this statement. The Darkspawn cannot be left to carry out their plans.
The Legion went to investigate, but Kal'Hirol proved too much for us. It was a massacre, and now I'm the only one left.
Aha. These Darkspawn must be eradicated.
That's what we thought. Oh, we'll just run in there, eradicate the Darkspawn, and be back in time for supper. Well, whoops. The Darkspawn have changed. They're smart now. They destroyed the Legion. I saw them taking some of the women, and I wasn't about to stick around for that.
Yeah, you think they'd have like cyanide capsules or whatever the equivalent is at this point, since Legion are one of the few groups who actually know what happens to people who are captured. They're either turned into broodmothers or fed to them. Alright, so yeah, it definitely seems like something is going on very strange because post-blight, dwarves or Darkspawn are not supposed to be a threat anymore. They're supposed to, I mean, unless you're like alone and unarmed, but they're no more dangerous than a pack of bears or something. Bears don't even travel little packs, do they? I don't know. A pack of werewolves. That's a good comparison. They're no more dangerous than a pack of werewolves. Well, you've lived to fight another day, little dwarf.
Except it is a fight that cannot be won. Not alone. But if the Darkspawn are really breeding an army, I can't stay here. I have to do something.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'll come with you.
Ah, that's convenient. The ancestors must have had a hand in this. I'll show you where Kal'Hirol is. Safety in numbers, yes?
Alright, come with me.
Excellent. With your help, destroying this nest is no longer impossible. Merely improbable.
Oh, an optimist then.
Let's
I
not
specialize
waste
in
time.
improbable.
Kal'Hirol awaits, and Darkspawn, when left to their own devices, get up to all kinds of nonsense.
And that's our last party member. Yay. Sigrun, I think her name is, and I think I like her. Maybe I do this one last a lot, so I don't actually get her until earlier than later than I'd like to.
Yes.
But we now have our second rogue, and she is a stabby rogue. Are we under attack? No. Just stuck in combat. Okay. So, first things first, let's level her up. No attribute points. I wish they wouldn't spend all these for you. Like, strength? Really? She's a rogue. Well, no use getting lethality then for her, because... Yeah. And that's why the specialization is called Legionnaire Scout. She is a typical Legionnaire Scout. She has high dexterity too, so that's something, I guess. And those do both play a role in your dagger usage, I'm pretty sure. I could use one of those tomes to reset everything, but I just don't like using those because I like sticking with your decisions. She does have enough cunning to get tactics, yay. And being a rogue, she has lots of points to spend. Alright. We have an herbalist. We have a rune maker, and our two mages, Anders and Viana. So I guess we can probably afford to put... I'm thinking now I probably shouldn't have given Anders rune making, because I could have given it to her since I have points to spare. Oh well. Well, I guess we can we can do that, and then we can give clarity as well. I mean, stamina is useful for a rogue. So yeah, that's still useful. Alright, she should be a pretty tough rogue then, and be able to dish out a lot of damage with all that stamina. Alright. And lots of abilities. I consider using a tome on Anders just to reset the skills, but I have to redo all of his quick bars because all of my stuff would disappear. It's not worth the hassle. Alright, so it's a good thing she has 18 points because she has a lot to pick up. Evasion I'm going to want because 20% dodge is awesome. Coup de grasp. Automatic backstabs against stunned or paralyzed targets. That sounds pretty good. Wider backstab angle, and feign death could be useful in case she gets low on health. Oh, lockpicking. You don't have cunning for lockpicking? Ah, Sigrun! What are you doing to me? Okay, that sucks, because I really like lockpicking. We're going to find some chests in here that are going to be impossible to unlock, I just know it. Alright, well, I'm going to put the rest of these in dual weapons. I'm going to save 1 point for that. Well, I guess it doesn't even matter at this point. What is Ghost? Do I want Legionnaire, Scout, or Ghost? So that's interesting. Endure hardships. Damage drains stamina. I feel like rogues usually run out of stamina before they run out of health, though. While Strength of Stone is active, their health is oh. Immune to spells. That seems like it's too good. I could see maybe being like even a 50% reduction. Or attaching it to Endure Hardship. That would be good. Because in that case... Damn, well, whatever. Alright, I'll put them in Heartseeker. Actually, Flicker sounds really good. I remember that being a good ability. So we'll go with that, and then I'll save the last one for lockpicking. I probably don't actually need to. 'Cause by the time we get enough attribute points, we'll have more points anyway, but... Take Strength of Stone, I guess. Alright, let's go with that. You know, I could also do... I don't want to undo all this. We'll go with that, because it'll be good to have a shadow, since I don't have... Or a flickerer. But, should I make her a shadow? They strike from darkness. Probably rather have her as an assassin, I think. Duelist could be good as well, though. What does Duelist have again? There's an opponent's off balance. Bonus to defense. Assassin might be better for her, though, being a backstabber. Yeah. Additional damage based on cunning, though. She doesn't have a lot of cunning. Bleeding wounds, and stamina is restored whenever an assassin fells an opponent with a backstab. That could be good. Alright, let's go with that. We'll start getting some assassin points then. Yeah, that's going to be a mess until I fix it. She sure is a broken bone. That kind of makes sense, though, because she was pretty much down and out. Scrapper. There we go. Lots of abilities to fill the stuff here. Self-health is greater than 50. Oh, deactivate Feign Death, I see. Oh, it's a mode. Huh. Interesting. Where is it, though? It's that skull guy. Am I not seeing it? There it is. Alright, so it's sustained. But I guess, yeah, you have to not do anything else while you're playing dead. That makes sense. Alright, so I think the tactics she has are pretty good.
As you say.
Let's loot these Hurlocks and head deeper into the deep roads. Once more onto the breach. "30 years ago, and Ferelden still remember it vividly." That seems, I don't know. The older ones I'm sure do. Most of them fought in the war, but
why do spirits seek out mages? I've always wondered.
You speak of
they're
demons.
envious.
I am not a demon.
Aren't demons simply spirits with unique and sparkling personalities?
They have been perverted by their desires.
But what do they want from mages?
Perhaps they wish the same as I. Silence.
Ouch. Alright. A lot of bickering between this crew. Yeah, I don't have any good armor for Anders. Sorry, Anders. I'll keep an eye out, though. How much armor does he have? Well, I'll have to check later. Another Legionnaire.
It's Juka. He's hurt. Bad.
Sigrun?
Yes, it's me. Be still and try not to talk.
Is he from the Legion as well?
Yes. I did not expect to find anyone this far in. Do you have healing herbs?
No. I feel my death upon me. And it is a sweet release.
No! I have bandages. I can help.
You must listen. The broodmothers. They're breeding. I saw an army. You must stop them. But beware the children. They are abominations, even among Darkspawn.
What? What children? Whose children?
The mothers.
Forgive me.
Ancestors look kindly on you, brother. We have to finish what the Legion started. Those broodmothers need to be destroyed.
Agreed. Well, nice of them to put them in the same location for us. That'll make our task a little bit easier, at least. Instead of having to hunt down the entire deep roads to find them. Sigrun's voice actress has some other voices in this game. I think other female dwarves. Alright, let's try this spirit thing. I like this. It does drain mana though, is the unfortunate bit, but Anders like just stands there and people die. I don't have miasma going. Enduring enemies with an opponent attack and defense. It's not that good. Elemental Mastery would 100 upkeep though. I was about to say that would also affect the spirit damage. Drains life. Alright, so wait a minute, this one, okay, this one does spirit damage. And this one drains life. I'm not sure if the drain life is like physical damage or what, or how that really works. Alright, but yeah, 4 sustained abilities should be more than enough. And I'm pretty sure these two are mutually exclusive. Alright.
It shall be done.
I did want to look at his armor rating, didn't I? 23. It's higher than mine. How does he have so much armor? Just from... Oh, is the hat? No, it's not the hat. The gloves have 1 armor. Investments of Rethinking is 7. Oh. Rock armor? That's what it is, rock armor. I don't have my rock armor on. There we go. 30 armor. Jeez, that's more than anyone else except Justice. Hopefully I'm not going to be attacked though, so.
I shall do it.
Then again, this has such a low penalty up here, it's not really... You might as well keep it active. Alright, but enough talking. Let's get a move on. Another cool dwarven city. I love exploring dwarven cities. I love the dwarves in this game. As archetypical as they may be, they're so awesome. Like, you don't see dwarves depicted to this degree very often. Uh-oh. I see you, children. Oh, he turned around on me. Sorry, Sigrun. What are you doing standing all the way back there? You are a melee mage. I'm worried about letting him get too low on mana because I think some of these might turn off if he runs out of mana. That would be annoying. There's a crate up here.
I'm on it.
Ugh, fail.
Fail. Double fail, Sigrun. Jeez. Alright. I suppressed a cough there for you guys. Yeah, that's a shame though. I need to get her some more cunning and more lockpicking skill. Alright.
Let's get them.
I interrupted his own spell, but that's okay. It's funny, all this time I really wish I had a lot of AoEs that didn't do friendly fire. And now I have one. It's just a point blank AoE. Ancient Boots. Huh. Not sure what we'll have to do with those. They're not even a gift. A chain. Deface. Haven't missed any yet, have we? Nope. More Darkspawn. Down with the fiends. I'm gonna go up there and use a Hand of Winter. And then I'll drain all their life force. Can't jump over that. Drain, life force, drain. I like this combo. It's not even really useful to have Miasma active because they die too quickly to need debuffs. I'm going to move, I think, these two over though. So that all my abilities I'm using at this point are all lined up like that. Can you imagine what that would be like with the spirit? He already has, I think... Yeah, he has my old staff, so that's 10% spirit damage, but still. Do I have gloves that do spirit damage? Is he wearing them? 10% cold damage. The sad part is I'm sure I had gloves that did 20% spirit damage, and I threw them away. I guess he does have... not spirit resistance. I think the Keeper has the good stuff with the nature and spirit damage. Because it's a set. Oh well, we'll see.
I'm on it.
But yeah, this is just a taste of the extremely overpowered builds you can make using all the new mage sustain talents along with an arcane warrior build. Especially if you added like a blood mage into there or a spirit healer, like there's so many good mage specializations. Let me go. It's not locked. Okay. Whetstone. You know, I bet Sigrun is the one who likes those toys. Maybe I don't know why she would, just because she's tiny.
For me?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
All right. That's kind of insulting to dwarves, I guess, saying they're all like children. But I guess some dwarves, personality-wise, are like children, in a good way. Just like certain people. Toystone.
Maybe you should rethink
No?
this?
Somebody else wants that? What about a stone?
Thank you.
No, I guess she didn't want the stone. Is that a codex entry? Oh, yeah, server disconnected. Just a glitch. Yeah, my internet is still alright, so I don't know what that's about. Do you want this whetstone for swords, knives, and daggers? He used knives and daggers.
Thank you.
Not enough, I guess. Spyglass?
This is a spyglass.
Bingo.
Varlin told me about them, but I didn't know they were so shiny. He said that on the surface, a spyglass lets you see things that are leagues away. May I keep it? I know I shouldn't. We're not supposed to have belongings in the Legion.
I won't tell anyone. Oh, I like the third one actually. Well, Grey Wardens are allowed to have things. She didn't say she joined the Grey Wardens yet, though, so I'll just say I won't tell anyone.
As you say, Commander. Thank you.
Yay. Sigrun approves. Which is good, because we don't have too much time left. See, I want to use her some, but not with all her stuff messed up. After I fix that, I'll start using her a little more.
The Legion got this far with no trouble. We got careless and complacent and stormed the main entrance up those stairs. It was a disaster. The Darkspawn were waiting. They turned the Tig's old defenses against us.
Oh yeah, I do remember this. Traps?
And more. Ancient dwarven ingenuity, used by the very monsters it was intended to kill. We need to learn from the Legion's mistake. Avoid the main door.
Is there another way in?
Most of the old dwarven fortresses had hidden side entrances. I bet this one does too. We just need to find it.
So what I really like about this level, see, as I get here, it all comes back to me. You actually can just charge in the front door and get slaughtered. Well, not get slaughtered, but it's a really tough fight. At least I think it is. But then again, I am on normal difficulty, so I'm not sure it'll actually be that tough of a fight. I kind of want to rush in, see if I can do it, and then come out and do it the real way, or the quote-unquote real way. But yeah, we'll see. Let's
Yet more of these creatures.
clear out this area first.
As you say.
Childer grubs. Let's earthquake them. Should take care of them. I feel like his AoEs do more damage than mine do, despite his being instant and point blank. Uh-oh. Alright, thankfully their overwhelms don't do that much damage, they just immobilize you. How do you get over there? Hidden switch. Oh, haha, I guess this is it. Well, we'll hit that in a second. One more over here. Alright, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to do a hard save. Kal'Hirol, that's fine. And then we're going to rush in there and see what happens. We'll bring in Justice first. And win or lose, I will reload the game. Considering we're only on normal, I expect us to win. But, you know I like a challenge. Then again, doing on normal probably isn't really seeking a challenge. I don't like changing difficulties mid-game. I'm going to put a life ward on myself. Play this seriously. Lots of traps. Alright, let's do a Mass Rejuvenate. And I'll put another Rejuvenate on Anders, because he'll be consuming mana rapidly. Did he do a Mass Paralyze yet? He did. Alright, I'm going to make a Cone of Cold then, or a Hand of Winter rather. Trap triggered. These guys actually aren't that tough.
Blast.
Alright, so there are some traps, but... Huh, I guess this fight actually isn't that hard after all. Was that really it? Alright, so that fight was incredibly easy. Well... Alright, now there's traps going off. Stone Golem. Or Sigrun. I guess. This guy's gonna activate next. Waiting for you. Or is that attached to a different trap, maybe? I guess Sigrun needs more cunning to detect traps, or do you need maybe more lock? Oh, I see the traps are everywhere. Alright. Oh, I'm looting. Alright, lots of golems. Yeah, overall it's not that hard. Maybe on Insanity it might be a little harder. I walked right over that, didn't I? But even so, I feel like you could easily do it on any difficulty mode at this point in the game. But okay, enough of that. Let's go load our save. And do this the right way this time. Or even if not the right way. The way they kind of suggest doing. Alright, where's that hidden switch we saw? There she is.
It is begun.
But oh well. Curiosity sated, we know what the room is like now. It turns out
This
charging the
worked
front wall.
Perfectly. The Darkspawn will never see us coming.
An empty vase, okay. Is that there just so you know there's a secret area over here, maybe? Alright, well, here we go. Let's see if we can find us a side entrance. Alright, I wonder where we just were in relation to where we are now. Because it's the same zone. Kal'Hirol, main hall. Alright. Before we open this door, I'm actually going to end the episode because I'm pretty sure we still have a little ways to go in here. We kind of just started, and might as well start fresh. So thank you guys for watching, and I will be right back.